Hi guys, today is June 1st, 2022. 20 more days till summer officially. Also today is Global Day of Parents. I didn't know that until I googled the date for my video's introduction. Global Day of Parents was established in 2012 by the UN General Assembly. It is observed every year on June 1st, hoping to raise awareness about the responsibilities and importance of families, encourage societies to offer supportive environment where children can grow up in happy, loving, and understanding environment. Housing is a big part of that supportive environment. I'm currently working with a few families to get them a home in this very expensive city of San Jose. I know many of you are paying attention to the housing market and have seen some more price reduction starting in May, and the houses is sitting on the market a little longer. And you are wondering if the market has shifted finally a little more affordable for the families, a good time to buy in San Jose Bay Area. Hi, I'm Ava, a local realtor here in San Jose, California. Welcome to my channel. In this May monthly market recap, I'm going to give you an overview of San Jose May sales data, also show you the changes over the last 5 months in terms of average sold price, percentage of over asking, days on the market, etc. to give you some ideas of what we may be headed. Let's look at the data. In San Jose, a total of 477 single-family homes was sold in May, and the average sold price was right around $1.84 million, an average of 11% over asking price. The average days on the market was 10 days, less than 2 weeks. For townhouse in San Jose, a total of 79 homes was sold in May. The average sold price was at $1.15 million, also an average of 11% over asking. The average days on the market was 9, just over a week. For condominium, 153 units were sold in May. The average sold price was around $803,000, an average of 7% over asking. The average days on the market was the longest, which was 10 days, a little over a week, still way below national average. Now we have reviewed May sales data. Let's look at the first 5 months history together to get a holistic view. For single-family homes, you can see for the first 4 months, it was a sharp increase. The average sold price for single-family homes went from 1.6 in January to 1.9 in April. And we had around 70,000 decrease in terms of average sold price in May compared to April. 2 factors to consider. One, interest rate jumped to an average 5.3% for a 30-year conventional loan, the highest since 2018. 2, stock market had the worst performance months for the year back then. In the Bay Area, a lot of buyers' assets were in the stock market, and they were very receptive of the market slowdown. I have clients told me that they lost 20% of their purchase power and housing funds because their stocks were not doing good. The average days on the market stayed between 8 to 11 days. The highest percentage of sold over asking was 15%, happened in March. We started seeing a decline of percentage from March to May. In this graph, we can see the percentage of price reduction for the listed houses for the months. Again, March had the best performance. Only 15 houses, or 3% of the overall listings, had to reduce price. April was 6%, or 30 houses. It went up to 2% to 37 houses in May that had to reduce asking price. From the data set for single-family home sold from January to May, we started seeing a pattern of slowing down starting in April. Are we going to see the same pattern for townhouses and the condominiums? Let's look at the matrix together for these two. Townhouses, you can see for the first 4 months, it was also a sharp increase. The average sold price for townhouses went from $989,000 in January to $1.18 million in April. Then we had around $25,000 decrease. Days on the market did not fluctuate much. It was between 7 to 13 days. The highest percentage of sold over asking was at 8%, happened in March. Then we start seeing small decline of percentage from March to May. We did not have a lot of townhouse sales, and then the sales pattern was pretty similar to single-family home market. For price reduction, April has the best performance. Only one townhouse, or 1% of the total listings, had a price reduction. From April to May, it went from 1 to 5%. For condominiums, the best month was March, where we saw the highest average sold price. Price was stabilized in April and May. The average days on the market was a steady decrease from 21 days in January to 10 days in May. The highest percentage of sold over asking was 13%, happened in April. Then the percentage went down to February level, which was 11%. The percentage of listing with price reduction was the highest in January, which was 20%. Second was February with 13%. March to May stayed flat. From the sales data, we can see March and April was the best months for sellers. That was the overview of this year's housing market. So what do we have now and what do we expect next? Since April, supply has stabilized and now we have more active listings as of June 1st, 2022. 599 single-family homes, 83 townhouses, 158 condominiums. The average days on the market are 23 days for the single-family homes, 18 days for townhouses, 22 days for condominiums. This is the highest days on the market at any given point in 2022. Also, we are seeing the most percentage of price reduction. 18% of active single-family home listings has had a price reduction, 13% for townhouses, and 16% for condominiums. If we just look at those sets of data, it's easier and tempting to think that the housing market is cooling down big time and the prices are dropping. Not so quick. This is the average listing price matrix, including active listing. I compiled. You can see the continued upward trajectory of average listing price, and the active listing as of today is the highest in terms of average price. Basically, this data is telling us that the sellers are not adapting to counter the negative market changes that drastically change buyers' behaviors and psychology. The high interest rate is weakening buyers' willingness and ability to pay more. Also, the turbulent stock market and the skyrocketing inflation are not helping. At the same time, the overall average listing price is actually still at all-time high. So obviously, buyers are not reacting very well to some of the listings. That was why they had to do a price reduction, and some are still sitting on the market. Don't get me wrong, people are still buying and selling. Closings are still happening every day. Lots of people still need to buy a home. The housing problem is very real and serious in the Bay Area. Sellers, I think the shift is here. Work with your agent to figure out the most realistic and achievable goals for your real estate needs. The houses have appreciated so much during the pandemic. Now it's just normalizing, stabilizing, not crashing. If you need to sell and you're still gonna make a lot of money, but it's not amateur time. You need someone who is very committed, very professional, very focused to walk the process with you and deliver the result. For buyers who need a home in the Bay Area, my 2 cents is that don't buy based on speculation. Buy based on what you need, what makes most sense to you and your family's needs, financially and emotionally. Real estate, time is your friend. Real properties appreciate over time. I hope you find today's video helpful. If you like today's video, please like and subscribe. I will see you next week. Thank you for watching.